So I've just had a really troubled consultation. They've just left my clinic. So I had this young couple who had two kids, 6 and 4. Why I'm doing this is basically to remind parents, especially African or Asian parents, or any parent at all, that there is a responsibility that lies on you as a father, as a mother, as a caregiver, that each time you bring someone to the clinic, you're held at a higher standard. Perhaps something different from what you do at home, but hopefully the same as you do at home. So I had this young couple coming with their kids. They were due for an immunization. Like I've said in an earlier video, it's probably not my favorite act, but I have to do it as part of the job. And then I get the parents to explain the process, and then get the parents to make a choice as to where they want the person's given. So this family, first it was the girl's turn, and the young boy, it was his turn right after. So we got on the way. The girl was screaming, the boy was calm. Like I could see the fear in his eyes, looking at me, looking at the needle. He just wasn't buying the act, but he kept his cool. And then the elder sister screamed and shouted, but still allowed us to get the process done. Fast forward 5 minutes later, when it was the boy's turn, it's a young boy, really not so much in weight and size, but he did have some fight in him. So he struggled, he kicked, he shouted, he screamed. He just wanted the process stopped, terminated. He did not want the vaccines for any reason. So we kept at it, and then I watched from the body language. The dad was trying to restrain him, trying to coerce him, trying to instruct him to be still, but he wasn't having it. I tried my own bit, and then the mom approached him and was like, could I take over? Can I make him be still? Like, it's a pretty tough act, but the man wouldn't let up, so he kept on holding the guy down. At some point, it looked like we were really battling a losing cause, and then he was trying to smack, trying to cover the guy's screaming mouth, and I had to back up at some point. I said to him, sir, I think we're not getting this done the right way. Just let him be, just let him be. And we calmed him down just enough for at least for the mom to take over. And at the end, I actually needed to have a word with the dad, because we as African parents, we tend to think that because you've walked into a clinic and it's a black clinician, that some of the things you exhibit, say, do are not being monitored. You might be right, but you may very well enter in the wrong clinic, and one wrong move, wrong utterance will trigger some social anxiety, some social services referral, because it's not what you do inside your house that you, from all looks and purposes, come outside to repeat. It's not the same process that you exhibit outside that you replicate in your house. There should be some uniformity, but common sense should prevail. So I'm speaking to all African parents, all Asian parents. When you're out there, know that the eyes of the system are on you. When you're in a house, behave accordingly. You should not do what would be considered harmful to your child. So when I called the man back, I said to him, well, I've seen how you've handled this. I don't think it's the right thing. And if you do, or are in the process, or you ever go and engage a child with so much aggression, you're gonna only get worse reactions. So be kind, be assertive, be the father, be the mother, but basically do what is right and do right by the law. So just don't take things for granted and put yourself in trouble. Thank you. My name is Dr. Oji Obiora. I'm a GP with a special interest in YouTube. Speak to you soon.